Hello, welcome to the fifth episode of the Zacky Wacky podcast. I am joined today by none other than Nave, or also known as the Monkey Man himself.
Yes, I am back. You thought you could get rid of me after the first episode, but no. I always come back.
Yes, it has been a while for the podcast. It's been
Mm-hmm.
a few months, and you haven't been in a podcast since the very first one. That was a while ago, and
It was a
in that
while ago.
in that first podcast, we talked about the N-word pass and
Mm-hmm.
stuff going on, and well, it's gone full circle. As
I'm once again back to discuss the N-word pass.
yes, so
I am the resident expert, apparently.
yes, so basically, if you've been if you've listened to my fourth podcast, if you've seen the N-word Pass's channel, if you know about any of that, the N-word Pass and I have been working on the a series between us called the N-word Pass and Zacky Wacky Chronicles, also known as just the Chronicles, and it's been a really fun project of ours, but unfortunately, it may come to an end soon because of some drama. You
Yes,
see,
unfortunately. I'm big fan of the Chronicles. I wouldn't say I'm the number one fan. I can't even say I'm the number two fan, but definitely the third biggest fan of the Chronicles out there.
indeed. Now, the deal with that is that the N-word Pass and I, when we started that out, the Chronicles, it was just our original idea, and it was just this passion project, and it was just us doing it for fun, and we liked it. Everyone liked it, and Dave, you said you were kind of skeptical, right?
Yes, at first I wasn't quite sure how it would go. None of us have ever done anything like that at all. So, new territory always a little confusing. But I'm really happy with the way the series went, and these newest episodes, like newest as in the ones that were uploaded most recently, uh, are definitely very good. And I if more episodes were to come out, I would be very happy.
Now, the thing is with the Chronicles is that I was also kind of skeptical when, doing the first like episode, but while I was doing it, I was having a lot of fun doing it, and once we did a few episodes, we were getting into a groove, and we kind of knew more what we were doing, and we had a plan for the future, of what we were doing with it. And now that there's been some drama, basically, the deal with that is the N-word Pass and I have been having some disagreements in, well, I guess, leadership of the series, I guess. Now, the series is on his channel, and it's like the N-word Pass and Zacky Wacky Chronicles, so I'd say it's like more so he's the, I guess, one in command of it, but I'd consider it a shared project type thing. But I guess lately, after the last episode, which was about 2 months ago, 1 or 2 months ago, um, he was basically we were at a disagreement with like ideas and who's doing the work and stuff, and basically I've been doing a lot of the editing for the episodes, and we were both like working on the scripting, but I think he just disagrees with what I want for any of the scripting, and he kind of just wants to do it on his own almost, but that doesn't really work because I don't think he really wants to do it on his own, and that he doesn't want to do the editing in the same way that I do.
Yeah, I mean the series is called the N-word Pass and Zacky Wacky Chronicles, not just the N-word Pass Chronicles. So the idea that he wants to do it by himself, I think doesn't really make any sort of sense. The whole point of it was to be a collaborative series. Also, when you look at the fact that on his own, he kind of struggles with making videos sometimes, mainly because of how slow he is. Like he'll start making a video. You say, "Oh, I'm making this video,"
Oh, yeah,
and then it
yeah,
won't
yeah.
come out for a month. And when he
Yeah,
says he's working on it like every day, which I mean, that just doesn't seem right.
right. His one video, it was his clips video about like clips he found at a baseball field or whatever. Um, that one, it wasn't bad. It was a good video. I think it was pretty funny, but I think the maybe he's gotten a little confident after like making a video of his own. He's like, "Oh, I want to own the Chronicles," and it was just like it's gotten slow after that to the point where I'm not really sure where the series is gonna go because he was telling me like I said, he wants it's his series or whatever, even though it's supposed to be our series. I'm sad.
Yep, I'm sad too. I really I'm gonna miss it. If episode 5 was the last episode, I'm gonna be very disappointed. The series had a lot more in it. Um, Also, something I would like to mention is the fact that in the trailer of the channel by the M Word Pass, he explicitly mentions me, the Monkey Man, saying that I will appear in future videos. However, that hasn't happened yet, and I have been
Yeah.
promised that I will be in future videos, but that has not happened yet, and it's
Right.
not looking like it's going to happen.
Now, like I said, we kind of had an Edward Pass and we kind of had a vision. We were jumping ideas off of each other, and we were having these good ideas. And I think we were both putting a lot into like the thoughts of where it was gonna go. I didn't mind doing a lot of the editing, but it seems like when I was doing the editing because it seemed that the N-word pass didn't want to do it. After that, it now seems like he's upset that I was doing it, even though he didn't want to do it. Like after
Mm-hmm.
we completed episode 5, I remember how it went is, we went and we did the voice acting or whatever, and then he went home. I worked on the editing for another like hour or two, and then I basically sent it to him and said like, "You think this is good?" And he was really happy with it. I went and uploaded it on his YouTube channel, so at this point, yeah, I was doing like a lot of the work, but he was happy with it still, like the video. And then something I guess changed in the last like 2 months or whatever. I'm not really sure, but I just hope that the Chronicles can continue.
Yeah, the whole thing is very confusing. The series seemed to be going just fine. There was no stopping it. New episodes were coming out semi regularly, and then it just kind of stopped. And I mean, I still don't understand it. How can you go from completely not even like wanting to do the editing, to only wanting to do the editing, not having someone else do it? I just don't get where that comes from or why he would want to change it.
Yeah. So summary: N-word pass. You a sussy bitch. That is unless we continue doing the Chronicles. Uh, now in other news of the N-word pass, I think I believe in the last maybe 2 podcasts ago, the N-word pass lost his username to PlayStation. It was changed from the N-word pass to temp. It was taken from
Mm-hmm.
him. Now, then he changed. You see, he was temp for a while, but he changed his
A
username
long time.
back to the N-word pass. Now I'm not
The N word
sure.
pass now.
Yeah,
It
the
was like
N-word
X
pass.
X X downward pass, and he's
Yes, he
like,
was
ah,
dying
yes,
word
they will
pass.
never catch me now.
They caught him.
Yes, they
And
caught him.
it didn't take long for Sony to get upset and then get rid of that username too. But
And then he was temp for like another week before he
right.
changed it to something that is not the N-word pass.
That word pass's new PlayStation username is what was it? Haname?
XX underscore Haname TV underscore XX.
Yeah, so Haname is, I suppose it's just a hentai site. That's the joke.
Yep,
Brilliant.
fantastic. Totally won't get him banned. Nope.
Right.
There is no shot mentioning porn will get him banned.
I mean, maybe it's like a very specific enough thing that, maybe it'll slip by, but I'm not sure how long until he's gonna be temp again. I mean,
I'm guessing not
we'll
going to
have
be
to
very
see.
long.
We'll
And then
just
he
have
will
to
be
wait and see.
sad. And then he will waste $10 more changing it to something else that is stupid. That
And
will
will
also get banned.
Yes.
Why can't he have a regular fucking username like he used to when he was still Stormtrooper 1558?
Ah,
I miss that.
yes. The glory days.
We need Stormtrooper 1558 back.
Well, I guess that's covered the N-word pass and like the shit going on with YouTube, basically with the Chronicles. In other terms of YouTube, um, both I think an important part of having, Nave Monkey Man here in the podcast with me today is that we both been doing some new things with our YouTube channel as of lately, and
Mm-hmm.
I think we would both agree that it's going pretty well. Would you like to start us out on that?
Yeah. Both of us, we kind of did YouTube in the past. We kind of made videos whenever we felt like it. Never took it too seriously. We even had a collab channel for a bit. That didn't go very well. We don't
Ah,
talk about
yes.
it. We don't talk
Ah,
about it
yes.
anymore. We do not have to bring it up.
Ah, yes.
Recently, we have started doing more different content to our usual stuff. I used to make a lot of gameplay based things, a lot of the games that I like to play, Smite, Overwatch, whatever, just uploading raw clips or making some montages sometimes when I feel like it, but there was some series I decided to upload something really random. Something that I had never uploaded before, nothing even close to it, and it was just
Right.
kind of on a whim. I uploaded a video called The Best of Shirako Takamoto. Now, what the hell is that, you may ask?
Ah,
Well,
yes.
Shirako Takamoto is a character from a movie series that came out in 2005. Now, why the hell would I upload an 8-minute video about a character from an animated movie series in 2005? Well, you see, this series, known as Hot Wheels Acceleracers, has a very diehard fan base. A fan base that I can proudly say I am a part of. Growing up with these films, you appreciate how good they are. And this fan base is very well alive today. That is why I uploaded this video completely not alike to anything I had uploaded before,
Right.
and why it's 10 times more popular than any other video I made before it. This video got so many views, I am now pretty much only a Hot Wheels Accelerators YouTube channel, and all of my new videos are kind of popping off. And to be honest, I enjoy it because it's a series that I love, and I like editing YouTube videos, And if I'm editing YouTube videos of something I like, then I'm having a good time and they're getting tons of views. So, kind of bog.
Right. Now, I think the idea of this Accelerators series kind of blowing up, we basically went off of. Our idea is that these niche genres, they don't get lots of love, especially in the day and age now. Like, why would a 2005 movie series get a YouTube best of compilation in 2021? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But
Mm-hmm.
somebody goes out and does it, especially when there's a big diehard fan base, then you're gonna get a bit of traction. So your video getting 1,000 views, your first video with 1,000 views, is in how long did that take? I know, like, it's blown up
The video
over
has
time.
been out for just over a month now, and
That's
it's
pretty
got
good.
I think 1.4K views now. So.
That's pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I I admire that. You know, I was a Trove streamer actually. By the way, the background here, the game we're playing is Trove. I have a video about that. I play Trove. Um,
Yes, a lot of people may not know it. Fantastic game.
yes,
You should try it
I
out. Free to
was
play.
a Trove streamer a while ago, and I'd say it was one of the games where I actually got just random viewers who were probably just looking for people who just stream Trove because it's
Mm-hmm.
not a big game. Like, you know, you'll meet people and then you'll meet them again later. It's no, I don't know, Call of Duty where there's just hundreds of thousands of players on every day and you're gonna just meet someone, never see them again. It's a tight community, kind of like Accelerators. So I thought of what Nave here was doing, what the Monkey Man's uploads were, and I thought I'm gonna make a Trove video, and I'm gonna, spread around on like the Trove subreddit, do stuff like that, and it works well. I mean, I got uh over 100 views within like the first 2 days,
I think
and
it was
that's
in like the first day, even.
yeah.
It
Maybe
blew up
that's not too
instantly.
crazy, but it's a good
It.
thing because
Mm-hmm.
I like Trove, and I like making Trove content. I like doing little funny edits, and that wasn't even a real high effort video, but I think with things like that, if little niche genres that I enjoy are something I can make a video about, then I'm gonna do it. It's fun.
Yep. Big thing about it is that because they're so small, there's not really much else out there.
Yeah,
So if you're not making the videos, who is? These people in these communities, they want to consume entertainment just like everyone else. And they want to consume it for their favorite entertainment, which could be a game or a movie or a series, whatever. Right? And because it's not that popular, there's not much for them to watch. And so, me and Zacky Wacky making videos on these niche communities will do very well. And especially more so because we're a part of these communities, so we know exactly what kind of videos they want to watch, and what we think is entertaining is what's going to be entertaining to them.
right. I would agree. Now, I've not just I've only done one Trove video, and I'll come up with something more for Trove because I like Trove and it's a game I've spent a lot of time on for sure, and the community it's steadily, you know, doing its thing. Uh,
Dying. Come on, come
no,
on.
that's
No,
silly. That's
no.
silly.
Yeah,
But
yeah, of course. Why would
a very growing community
growing? Yes,
would
growing.
be the
Growing. Hey, Zach,
Nickelodeon,
growing as much as Accelerate is.
right?
Yep, it's on the
The,
rise.
no, no, no. A very growing community for a very recent game is the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Uh, you know, that. It's a newer game. It's like Smash, but with your favorite Nick characters, and I've been, I guess, into like Melee as of more recently. I played a lot of Brawl and stuff when I was a kid. So I got into this Nick game and I'm enjoying it so far. I made a short gameplay video, just one of my first games playing as Toph, and then lately I've made some shorts because I know shorts do pretty well too. YouTube shorts. So that was pretty good.
Yes. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. I mean, the point you set up, Melee, yes, I've been playing Melee too, some Brawl. It's very fun. Smash games are very fun. The fighting type against your friends, very fun competitive time. Um, and Nickelodeon coming out with this new game at this time, it feels perfect, right? Where we play tons of Smash, and now you get to play Smash with all your favorite Nickelodeon characters, right?
Yeah, so you
Well,
haven't gotten the game
I
yet.
don't know.
You're not
Yeah,
so sure.
it
I
sounds
ha I
good.
got it on day one. Alright.
I am not so sure. I'm not sure I will buy the game because A, I'm not that attached to Nickelodeon characters. I'd never really watched Nickelodeon growing up. I just didn't. And so maybe the only characters in the whole game I would care about at all would be the Avatar ones. Everyone else don't really care about. Just how it is, you know. But, more than that, we had some friends of ours make a particular comment on the game. He said that it was a knockoff Smash. And to be honest, I kind of agree with him. It just seems like a worse quality Smash.
Well, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Nah, uh, so here's what I think about the Nick the Nick game so far, is that it's certainly they're trying to go for the same idea as Smash, and there's been some recent news that I guess anticipated news that anticipated I don't know, um, inevitable news that Smash is kind of ending after Ultimate. The newest character, the final character, was revealed. That what was it?
Sora,
Aura. He was revealed, and
King of the
Smash is
Hearts
pretty
or something
much
like that.
ending. And I guess this Nickelodeon game, I don't know. It's not gonna be like the next Smash. They're gonna make a bunch of games about it. I think it's just gonna be its own little thing with the
Hmm.
same sort of mechanics as what you might expect from a Smash game, and it'll be kind of fun too, just to play as like Nick characters. Now, I wasn't a super big Nick kid either, but I do enjoy like SpongeBob, Avatar, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, all that. So
Yeah, I mean, the point about Smash is good. Other thing to note is that part of Nickelodeon's success here, I think, is that Smash is only on the Switch, and that's something that pretty much all Nintendo games have in common, that they only release on their platform and nowhere else.
right,
Whereas All Star Brawl is on like every console, so it will inherently get a lot of players from that, as there's no Smash type games that you can play on a PS4 or an Xbox other than Nickelodeon All Star Brawl, of course.
right.
So that's something that the game has going for it.
I would agree with you that I wouldn't really buy a Switch, or I probably wouldn't even invest money into like starting up my old console just to play like uh Melee or Brawl, even just in like this day, especially when like one of my friends has it. Oh, we can just hang out and play it there. I'm not really invested enough to go and play Melee on my own all the time.
Hmm.
So I think
Yeah.
that's why That's the success from the Nickelodeon game, is that it's new and it's polished. Well, it's a few days old, so they're balancing, but it's online. I think it'll be alive until it's dead, and
Alive
that's
until it's dead.
that's what's
Well,
cool
that's
about it.
most things.
Because Ultimate is probably dying. Brawl, Melee,
Well, not
dead.
dying, but just because they're not adding new characters doesn't really mean it's dying. I think Ultimate's still really popular. Probably one of the most popular Switch games out there.
But then it goes back to I don't own a Switch, so I don't care.
Exactly.
So
That's
fuck
kind of
off,
the big thing.
Nintendo tards. Eat shit and
Nintendo
die. Nintendards.
Nintendo being stubborn and only releasing on their platform makes it really annoying for
Oh
anyone
well.
trying to play their games that doesn't own a Switch because you can't. So I'm stuck playing Melee and Brawl on my Wii because I have no other options. Or
Yes.
I could buy a $50 knockoff Smash called Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Yes. I believe the Nickelodeon would be the winner, the winning choice, the number one.
Mike, funny. Yes. Well, Nickelodeon being number one, I'm still not so sure yet. I'm not sold on the gameplay, although, like you said, Smash by yourself does suck. Playing Smash by yourself is one of the most boring things I'd ever do. It's why I don't play it by myself and only ever with friends. And so the ability to play Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl online is very nice. Probably the biggest thing it has going for it right now in terms of my mind. Will I get the game? I'm still not sure yet. I think my plan is to at least wait another week or two to see what the reviews are of the game, how it is, and if I feel like it's worth it, I'll buy it.
What I think about Smash is that it's always been kind of Nintendo and it's always had its own like feel. Like, oh yeah, I'm playing the Smash. These are these Nintendo characters mainly up until Ultimate. They've done like a lot of collaborations, but to me it's always felt like solo or with bots or with friends up until Ultimate. I don't know how it all works, but I guess it's like online. And
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say Nick is different from Melee and Brawl in that it's gonna be quite a bit more online based with like, competitive. You'll have your rank and you'll play against hopefully people with the same kind of rank as you, and it'll be kind of more like Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It'll be like, climbing the ranks, just doing these kind of quick-paced battles because I've played and it can go pretty fast, especially if you completely destroy someone. So,
Yes. Yes, the game does seem to be very fast paced. Similar to Melee. I think that's what they were going for, right? They would have very
hmm
similar gameplay to Melee with wave dashing and all that good stuff.
they made wave
Um,
dashing really easy.
yes, of course. And there's a lot of characters that feel very similar to characters in Smash.
hmm
They basically have the same abilities and stuff. Um,
Right.
so they know that they're like mimicking Smash. That was part of like their whole marketing thing, right?
It's all part of the
Was that
plan.
it's Smash, but
But I'm
with
SpongeBob.
Nickelodeon characters,
It's Smash, but I'm
and it's on your
SpongeBob.
PS4.
Right.
Is what it is. So
I gotta say, it's
it's
not a
that's
bad
pretty nice.
pitch. Not a bad pitch, but
It is not a bad pitch. That's why it's got a lot of players.
well, is that it? Would you say? I think that's it. I think we've covered everything for this podcast here today. You know.
Mm, I mean, one short thing I wanna one short thing, one quick thing I wanna bring up is shorts. I know you mentioned it earlier that you had made a Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl short. You made a second one, uh,
Also, Nickelodeon All Star.
also Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl.
Funny
And
memes.
it's just something I want to touch on quickly, the fact of YouTube Shorts. Kind of a new thing in YouTube. They're basically TikToks is what they are. Minute-long vertical videos that you can... I mean, they're basically TikToks inside of YouTube. And I know that you and I are not fans of TikTok. Neither of us have the app and probably will never get it. Um,
Hmm.
but these YouTube shorts are kind of seen, I think of them as an opportunity.
Right. I've uploaded quite a few just small couple second or anywhere under a minute clips, which probably could have ended up as shorts. Some of them probably wouldn't have worked out that way, but I think just funny little meme videos, they're gonna make good shorts. So I'm gonna start using them a little more in the
Hmm
future. And you said you were hopefully trying to work
I
on one
have
soon.
two already done, another one in the works. Whether they'll get uploaded sooner or later, I don't know yet. I still got stuff to work out, but shorts are definitely cool. They get a lot more views. Well, some type of shorts will get a lot more views than regular videos.
Right.
It's very different interaction as they don't really see your channel. It's more so they see this one random video, and chances are they'll just swipe right past it and won't like comment or subscribe or anything.
Which is
But
sad. Don't do that.
it's sad. Yes, please subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. Um, but the fact that they're viewing it is kind of cool, and the fact
Yeah.
that you'll get a lot more viewers, depending on what it is, than if it was just a regular video, I think is also cool. Something that's kind of true for you. You made a regular uh, All Star Brawl video that got like
Right.
15 views,
I'm
right?
also upset about my big Fallout documentary type video, which got next to no views, and then I make some small fry fucking 1 minute long tro video, and it's booming. So don't do that, YouTube. Fuck you, people. I hate you all. I
Yes.
think
Please,
that's yeah,
please watch the videos I put tons of time and effort into, and not uh 5-second videos titled "Monkey in the Middle."
right.
Please, please, YouTube.
Well, I think that's all then. I think we've done it for this podcast. Number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribe to the Monkey Man. Link in
Subscribe
description, of
to
course.
Zacky Wacky.
Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Do subscribe to me
Like,
underneath
like
this
the
video.
video.
Yes,
Comment,
like it
comment
and
down
comment.
below. Comment how much you love me.
And comment how sus N-word passes if he doesn't want to continue the Chronicles, okay? Alright.
Yep.
Adios.